Israel, apart from our defense guarantee, is meaningless. What's its strategic importance other than that? Are there trade routes that go through it? Do they have a ton of oil we need? Like, what is this? You're like, well, we have to be more closely allied with Israel than any other country. It's like, well, why? And no one can answer you. Well, because they're threatened. Well, so are a lot of countries. They're not alone in having neighbors that don't like them. But why is that my problem?
The people who don't like them, the Muslims, surrounding Muslim countries, are also people who don't like us.
Which government are you talking about?
Okay, that's the government of Dearborn, Michigan.
Well, a lot of the Muslims in Dearborn are Christian, but I rate that against the actual threats.
Pastor Doug Wilson selama ini dikenal sebagai evangelis yang terang-terangan mendukung Israel dan bersikap keras terhadap Islam. Dalam sebuah podcast, ia mengundang Tucker Carlson, seorang aktivis yang kebetulan baru pulang dari Qatar dan menyaksikan langsung bahwa umat Kristen dapat hidup damai di negara mayoritas Muslim. Sehingga kontras pun terlihat jelas. Si pastor bersandar pada narasi media, sementara lawan bicaranya berbicara berdasarkan pengalaman nyata di lapangan.
Think of it this way. I've seen England, and currently every major city in England is governed, has a Muslim mayor. Their immigration policy has been disastrous like ours. Someone could argue, as I would, that the Muslims who are threatening Israel are Muslims who are threatening us. Islam is a greater threat than the Jews.
Yeah, is the problem with the Muslims of Europe that they're too Muslim or that they're criminals?
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's not though, actually. And it's not. Let me ask you this, and I'm totally not for Islam, okay? I'm a Christian. Why are there twice as many Christians living in Qatar as there are in Israel, do you think?
Twice as many Christians in Qatar as...
In Qatar. Yeah, the Islamist slave state that we hear so much about. But there are twice as many Christians living there as in Israel. And they can leave if they want. They came freely, but there are twice as many in Qatar. Why do you think that is?
Can they build churches?
Yeah, actually the state gave them the land for their churches. But why is that? If what you're saying is true, because it's not true, actually. The reality that you experience when you get outside the American media biosphere is so different, the reality from what you're describing. Second question I want to ask is, how do we get all these Muslims here after 9/11? They all came after 9/11.
Yeah.
Who encouraged that exactly? Who encouraged that? And it's a lot of the same people who are now encouraging us to hate Muslims. ADL.
Oh, ADL.
Completely for that. They encouraged that. So what is that? But I know that the same people who are like Islam is the problem are the same people who brought us all these Muslims here.